Hey, I've been meaning to tell you about this amazing experience I just had. I finally got my first professional bike fit done. Oh, wow, really? I've heard those can make a huge difference. Where did you go for it? I went to this place called the Bike Tailor near Brighton in Stanmer. It's run by this guy, Stephen Roche, who's absolutely brilliant at what he does. I was honestly blown away by how detailed the whole process was. I'm curious, what made you decide to get a bike fit now? I know you've been into triathlon for a while. Well, I kept hearing from other triathletes how it's like unlocking a whole new level of performance. And they were right. You know how sometimes you feel like you're working really hard on the bike but not seeing the gains you want? Yeah, totally. I always wondered if my position was holding me back. Exactly. That's what got me thinking about it. The cool thing about going to someone like Steven is that he looks at everything, not just seat height and handlebar position, but the whole picture of how your body works with the bike. That sounds really thorough. What was the actual fitting process like? It was fascinating, actually. It's like getting a custom tailored suit, but for your bike. Steven took detailed measurements and observations of how I move on the bike, making tiny adjustments that I wouldn't have even thought about before. Did you notice a difference right away? Absolutely. The most immediate thing I noticed was how much more comfortable I felt. But the real game changer was how much more efficient my pedaling became. It's like the power I was already putting out suddenly had a better path to the pedals. That's amazing. Would you say it's worth the investment for someone who's just getting into triathlon? You know what? I actually would. I wish I'd done it sooner. It's not just about going faster, though that's definitely a bonus. It's about preventing injury and making sure all those training hours are actually working for you, not against you. Plus, when you're more comfortable on the bike, you have more energy left for the run. I might have to look into this myself. Any tips for someone considering their first bike fit? Yeah, definitely do your research on who you go to. Someone like Steven who really understands both the technical aspects and the biomechanics makes a huge difference. And be prepared to be patient with the process. It's not just a quick adjustment and you're done. It's about finding that perfect harmony between you and your bike. Sounds like it was totally worth it for you. 100%. It's honestly one of the best investments I've made in my triathlon journey. When you think about how many hours we spend on the bike, it just makes sense to make sure you're doing it right, you know?